What makes you instantly turned off? Bad hygiene. Surprised this wasn't on here, seriously. With that shit ass breath and ass smell. Stop eating assholes then. Lol, even after doing this you should not smell like ass plaza. Poor intestine gut biome. My own breath. I need so much dental work cause I neglected my teeth for too long, that anytime I'm intimate, it's all I can think about. Just know she's thinking about it. I finally got my teeth deep cleaned in 2020 and had everything fixed. I do complete mouth hygiene every day, and I still have got awful morning breath. Am reluctant to sleep over anywhere because of this. Can come from the stomach. Yet, have a look at what you're having for dinner. Once I fixed my eating habits, bad breath issues started to get a lot better. Realizing they won't make the smallest effort to make sure you're happy too. Just realize this is happening in my current situation. Luckily I realized it fast enough, we've only known each other a month. Good for you. Had a friend that only realized after 1.5 years. Incredible what she went trough with that narcissistic dick. Or fucking your friend skeptical. Edit, thank you for my first reward, kind stranger smile. Yeah, what this guy said. Intentional ignorance. Interesting answers. What would you consider an example of intentional ignorance? Part of my job in retail is asking customers if they have our store's app. This one guy, about my age, answers, I don't know what that is. I say, an app for your smartphone. He replies, what's a smartphone? It just boggles the mind why he couldn't just say no. I'm not interested. THA's not intentional ignorance, that's askreddit. Cockiness. There's a fine line between being confident and being full of yourself. Confidence, I can be wrong, and that's okay. Cockiness, I can't be wrong, and fuck you for implying otherwise. Narcissism fits there as well. I think confidence is thinking you'll be fine no matter what happens, and cockiness is thinking you'll be successful no matter what happens. Confidence accepts the chance to fail and can accept the situation if it does. Chewing food with the mouth open. Oh my god. Some of these girls at my school chew like a horse and I can't take it. Misophonia is a bitch, I totally feel where you're coming from. I remember when I was around 11 or so, my little brother was eating a hot dog, and started intentionally exaggerating his lip smacking, his jaw movements, and looked me dead in the eye while already knowing damn well for his entire 6 years of existence how much that shit bothers me. I smacked his face so hard the food flew out of his mouth and sprayed half-eaten saliva-soaked penis dog all over the table. I got a fucking ass whooping from hell for it, but goddamn it felt good to smack his bitch ass for doing that nasty shit. I did this as a child at the dinner table, I got a swift backhand from my mom, it was the last time I ate with my mouth open. People who are stupid on purpose. Blatant stupidity. Oh hee silly me, why didn't I think of that? One of my former friends used to do it. When men were in another room, she was smart, she talked about her job, she had political ideas and opinions on a lot of things. As soon as her boyfriend arrived, she became dumb, she isn't informed about anything, she has no opinion, she talks about nail polish and how fake was that girl's handbag. She did it on purpose. I confronted her on her sudden changes, she denied it first. Then, talking in general, she explained us ladies that men feel threatened by women who are sassy and confrontational, so to keep peace in relationships, women should avoid some topics and stick on girly things. If I was dating a girl, I wouldn't want her to change or act different in front of people while I'm around, I would want her to be herself. Constant shit talking / negativity behind others' backs. Basically every workplace ever. Seriously considering working from home to avoid choking out my coworkers. My rule of thumb is to never say something about someone I wouldn't say to their face. Yep, if they're talking crap to you about other people, then you know they're probably talking crap to other people about you. That can be quite a turnoff for sure. Tendency to constantly interrupt others and hog the spotlight in a conversation. So does this to me, I will be in the middle of talking about something, which is kinda rare, I have been told in the past I talk too much, so I'm quiet now, and he will cut me off to say something random, totally not related. I just give up at this point. I don't even continue my story or conversation because it's like, well, that is my cue that you're uninterested. Had a former sister-in-law do this perpetually. Every family gathering was the Judy show, to the point you couldn't have a side conversation without her breaking it up. I couldn't have been happier when my brother finally divorced her. Me, but accidentally, because I can't tell when people are gonna stop talking so I can spare my 2 cents. I do it, but I swear I don't want to. Bad breath. Yeah, the bad breath will do it for me. How can I enjoy something when all I smell is sweaty McNuggets breath? There was a man I used to work with whose breath smelled like he chomped on fresh shit before coming to work every day. It was always awful if he came to your cube to ask you something. Thank God for masks. Not in a sexual way, but being told to do something right before you do it. This instantly fills me with rage. I probably only look mildly annoyed, but I hate it. Oh, I thought I was alone in this. When I was growing up, my mom had some sort of sixth sense with this and would always tell me to do things I was about to do as if I needed telling. Pissed me off to no end. My wife does this, then she gets mad at me for getting mad. Don't get mad. You always get mad. Why do you always get mad? Hypocrisy. That band slaps though. Remind me to give you an award when I get one. Edit, there you go, I finally got an award to give you. Man of quality smile. And still touring 3 decades later. Fire in the sky we /m/. A complete lack of intellectual curiosity. Man, this one for me too. The world is a huge and interesting place, and now we can literally explore it while sitting on our bums stuffing our faces. Close-minded people. It's such a turnoff when you can't have a deep open convo about random things. Don't forget the people who claim to be open-minded but shut down when you bring up a talking point. Like politics, religion, and pandemics. When someone talks to me in a baby voice. Like running out of eraser on a pencil, and the metal scraping the paper, vomiting face, writing that was honestly difficult in itself. I hate baby talk. Ooh oh oh ooh, do you not like it when people talk to you in a baby voice? Ooh, you pal little thing, sad face, sad face, sad face, sad face. I usually have a soft voice with my girlfriend, but I don't act like, aw baby you're so cute, aww, like a mom talking to a baby. Arrogance. When someone cuts my power. Sorry grandma, it was your time to go. Well, she did commit a capital crime. Grandma was responsible for the assassination of JFK. How could they cut the power, man? They're animals. Well, not necessarily turned off, but off-put completely, is when someone talks about how they need help and stuff, and you try to help and they just get mad at you and refuse the help and keep complaining. We have a term for this, asshole. A therapist coworker of mine calls them help rejecting complainers. When someone's whole identity revolves around being a victim, they fear the solution. Do you know my mom? Had a guy call me daddy once during sex. I was thinking that's what I was supposed to say. But he beat me to it? And what the hell was I a daddy for? I'm pretty sure I have girl features. I'm hoping he said call me daddy, and you missed the first part, Lamau. He may be looking for something special to wear, deep in the closet, but who TF knows anymore. I thought that too, but he said it a few times, lol. Oh god no, Lamau. I'm so sorry. I hope he at least got you ice cream afterwards. Ike, what could even make that better, lol? People who think they know me when they really don't. Yes. Especially when you're upset about something or voice how you feel and then they say no you don't, I know you. Like somehow they would knows, like no you don't, stop it. Yeah, it's so infuriating. Like how can you possibly try to deny me of what I'm feeling? Also people that think they know you because of your age. Also people that think they know you because they've seen your penis. Surgically enlarged lips. I agree. It would make peeing incredibly difficult. Edit, thank you kind stranger, this is the first reward I've received for a comment. The lips on your face. Thanks, but keep them away from my face please. So you have no problem with surgically enlarging other lips besides the ones your face? Entitlement. No. Just no. Yep, entitlement can be quite the turn-off. Bad hygiene and shaming someone for bettering their life. Shaming people is like an ultimatum, they might better themselves or just continue doing it worse. It would be wise to sit down and says what bothers you instead of shaming them. This reminds me of a lyric. Motionless in white the ladder, intro with a female voice, isn't that what everyone wants to know? Pretty new girl walks into the room, everyone's head turns, looks her up and down wondering, who's she fucking? Who could she fuck? And how high can she climb that isn't higher than me?